the reason for the bold green EV you saw on the invite. So like I said, Carlo Abarth was looking for every aspect of performance he could improve. And us, well, we just follow his footsteps, tweak the exhausts, upgrades, tuning kits, air intakes, everything you see on the slide has just one objective: improve performance. So what's next? How can we improve performance even further? What is the technology that can take us to the next level? Well, you all know, because it is where most performance brands are going: electrification. Now, I know there are skeptics, it's new technology, and for many, electric is synonym of responsible, silent, and green. Well, this is definitely great for a Fiat, but obviously not for an Abarth. So logically, the social media are reacting. What the heck made us do it? Are we nuts? Ci siamo fumati il cervello. I've read a lot of these comments, and I understand. But the good news is, no, we didn't. We didn't. So you see what made us do it? Performance made us do it. Just like Carlo Abarth, removing stuff from the exhaust to cut weight, we use electrification to get the best driving performance. So now the Scorpion is back with an electric sting for the city, for the bends, for the torque, for the immediate response, for the fun. Because fun is where electric performs better than petrol. In a nutshell, this Abarth gets you into corners, through corners, and out of corners faster. And you will go faster because the weight distribution is better than any Abarth 500 so far. Then, the extra track width and wheelbase give you more stability as you accelerate. And acceleration is where I'm going next. Here, on most of the tests, electric matches petrol, and where it doesn't match petrol, it wins. Like the test you see here, up to a second faster when you put your foot down coming out of a junction. Now, imagine a mountain bend, it does that faster too. In a 40 to 60 shootout, electric actually beats petrol by 15 meters. Other use case, you overtake on the open road, faster. Let me put it this way, when the BEV hits 100 kilometers per hour, the petrol version is left behind at 91. So now, sure, it is also good for the environment, which is great. But again, that was not the starting point. So hopefully, when our skeptics will try the car, the initial reaction, WTF, will have a new meaning. So to make sure, we took the first pre-production car and we gave it to real professional drivers to make the first test drive. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miki, Biasion, and Bettina, a champion and a future champion. Hello. So, Miki, welcome. I think we are all so happy that you're here. That was good. Thank you, Bettina. So I'll start with a question, actually, that's off script, but a few years ago, I had the honor to be the CEO of Lancia. And as Lancia, you were obviously my legend, Campione del Mondo, world champion, But were you a world champion as Lancia or as Abarth? Because now I'm confused.
Well, when I won the championship, my all rally cars were produced, built, and developed in Lancia, in Abarth. And so, for me, Abarth is like, how to say, my house of rally driver. And now to be here is like to be back.
So your contract was with Abarth back then?
Yeah, Abarth has been my life. And I still love Abarth. I still drive Abarth cars.
And hopefully you can drive this one as well. Benvenuta. E grazie.
Thank you.
So let's go back to this car, Mickey. So how does it feel to drive an electric Abarth?
Oh, well, as everybody knows, electric cars have fantastic acceleration. But this one is very aggressive in the start. But the difference between other electric cars that the handling is very good. The car is very light. The braking is fantastic. So when I drove this car, it's like to be in a real Abarth.
Oh, grazie, Mickey. So that's music to our ears, obviously. But now, I'd like to hear from the young generation. So, Bettina, how did it go? You drove it as well?
Yeah, I drive also this car. I think that it was very, very fun for me drive and be the co-driver of my daddy in this test. This car gives to me a really great sensation.
So last question to both of you, actually. I saw that in the video that you are actioning the little magic button. So do you like it quiet or noisy?
Well, from the point of view of a racing driver, I like the noise, but this car has the noise if you want. I don't know, Bettina, what do you prefer, noise or silent?
Well, I agree with you. I prefer noise. I love noise in the car, but sometimes I like to stay in silence, relax and listen to music. So I think this is a perfect compromise.
Love the answer.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Mickey.
Thank
you, Bettina. You stay obviously with us.
Okay.
Hopefully you have 2 seats. And yeah. So I know that all our friends will are thrilled to talk with you after this session. Yeah, let's take it back from the sound generator. You know, we just spoke about that, and obviously a sound generator on a sporty electric is obviously not something totally new. Porsche has it, Jaguar has it, Audi e-tron, BMW i4, and even the 2,000 horsepower Lotus hypercar. So some other have it, but let me tell you, for a small car, it's pretty unique. Actually, outside the luxury segments or the supercar segments, this is the only car with a sound generator. So here we are. Now there's a complete Abarth lineup in Europe. The Abarth family, you know, the 500, 595, 695, welcome an electric sibling. Now the Abarthisti have the choice between 3 great cars. And actually I say now because the pre-booking starts literally today, November 22nd, with the new Scorpionissima edition. Deliveries will start from June 2023 in Europe, and other countries will follow, like Israel, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, and obviously Brazil. And the first served will be the members of our community, which is a way to say thank you. Thank you to the Abarthisti for your involvement, because here is the result. Your input, your car. You know, today I feel very lucky. I mean, most sporty brands are going electric because electrification nowadays is the ultimate enabler of performance. That's basically what Mickey just said. I mean, all the brands I mentioned earlier got it. Porsche, Lotus, Audi, BMW, and now we get it too. Now, I know our Abarthisti don't want to be quiet, they want loud. They don't want to blend in, they want to blend out. I get it. But again, this car is not the quiet, well-behaved electric car you may think of. No, this is an Abarth. And this, by the way, is just the first episode in our electrification story. Our engineers, our performance nerds are already working to give this car a big brother, even faster, even meaner, and why not, even louder. But this is for tomorrow. Today, I just want to say, I know there's a sea of EVs coming to the market, but Abarth is not one of them. We have the opportunity to position the brand differently. This car is the anti-EV EV. So we are committed to create the edgiest electric vehicle, not the one society wants you to have. And you know why? Because the Abarthisti are not a society, they're a community, they are a tribe, and they are proud of it. So thank you for your attention. Thank you everyone for watching in Brazil, in Europe and everywhere, and see you soon on the track.